Ever pondered about the importance of feedback in our lives? To grow, to improve, to reach our full potential, we all need feedback. It's that crucial ingredient in our personal and professional development recipe. But did you know that there are different types of feedback? Yes, it's not a one-size-fits-all concept. The way we give and receive feedback can dramatically impact its effectiveness. Each type of feedback, be it descriptive, performance-focused, or solution-oriented, has its unique role and application. It's like having a toolbox and knowing which tool to use when. Giving feedback isn't about being vague or imposing. It's about owning your words, being clear, direct, and specific. It's about starting on a positive note, being timely, and focusing on solutions rather than problems. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Well, we are just getting started. Stay tuned as we delve into the different feedback types that can revolutionize the way you communicate. First on our list is descriptive feedback. This type of feedback is all about painting a clear and accurate picture of the situation. It's like being a sports commentator, describing the play-by-play without passing judgment or labeling. We're focusing on performance, not the person, making it easier for the receiver to accept and act on the feedback. Let's consider an example. Instead of saying your presentation was boring, which is more of a judgment, descriptive feedback would be, during your presentation there were several lengthy pauses, and the content lacked engaging visuals. This way the feedback is specific, clear, and centered on the performance, not the person. Now let's talk about timely feedback. It's all about the when. Feedback is most effective when it's given in a timely and regular manner. It's like watering a plant. You can't just give it a ton of water once and then forget about it for a month. The plant, or in our case, the person receiving the feedback, needs consistent, regular attention to truly grow and improve. So whether you're a teacher, a manager, or a friend, remember the importance of providing feedback promptly after the event or behavior, while it's still fresh in everyone's mind. Remember, timing and clarity are key in effective feedback. Ever heard of the saying, start with the good news? This can be a great approach when giving feedback. Starting with positive feedback helps to build rapport and sets a constructive tone for the rest of the conversation. It's not about sugarcoating or avoiding issues, but rather about acknowledging strengths before highlighting areas for improvement. Now, let's talk about solution-focused feedback. You see, it's easy to point out problems, but what really makes feedback effective is when it encourages problem-solving. It's about saying, here's what's working well, here's what needs improvement, and here's an idea on how we can achieve that improvement. This way, the recipient doesn't feel attacked or defensive, but rather inspired to take action and improve. Remember, the ultimate goal of feedback isn't to criticize or find fault. It's about identifying opportunities for growth and providing guidance on how to seize those opportunities. Feedback is not about pointing fingers. It's about finding solutions and fostering growth. Now let's talk about being clear, direct, and specific. This is an integral part of effective feedback. Imagine you're navigating through an unknown territory. Vague or ambiguous directions won't get you far, will they? The same holds true for feedback. When you're clear and direct, it's like giving someone a well-drawn map to improve. Being specific is just as crucial. Generalized feedback often leaves people guessing. What exactly do they mean? So instead of saying your work needs improvement, specify what aspect needs refining. Is it the presentation, the research, or perhaps the timing? Lastly, own your words. It's not about laying blame, but about taking responsibility for your perspective. Use I statements such as I think or I feel to express your thoughts. This approach makes your feedback feel less like a judgment and more like a shared observation. Being clear, direct, and specific in your feedback can make a world of difference. So, we've journeyed through the different types of feedback today. We've explored the power of descriptive feedback, which allows us to focus on the performance rather than the person, painting an objective picture of what we've observed. We've also delved into the importance of timely feedback, which emphasizes the need for regular check-ins and immediate responses to ensure relevance and effectiveness. Then we moved on to positive feedback, reminding us to start with appreciation and recognition before shifting to areas of improvement. Moreover, we discovered how being solution-focused can lead to constructive conversations and progressive actions. Finally, we highlighted the significance of being clear, direct, and specific in our feedback to avoid ambiguity and confusion. These are not just techniques for giving feedback, but rather they are tools for effective communication. By integrating these into our daily interactions, we can significantly improve our relationships, fostering a culture of growth, understanding, and mutual respect. So, let's make it a point to practice these feedback types regularly. The more we use them, the more natural they become, and the more impactful our communications become. Master these feedback types and watch as your communications transform, fostering growth, understanding, and positive change.